Hello everybody, welcome in. Apologies for the delay, we're just trying to make sure everyone's in the lobby. And this is the finale for Division 2 for Season 9, what we're calling, before we chop and change the lobbies over. So welcome into everyone. I'll just getting the final people in, so if you just bear with us whilst we sort this out. The season finale tonight is around Brazil, which, funny enough, was the season finale last season in Season 8. So, who will come out on top today? So, let's just make sure everyone is in. Just get the last few people invited. Okay, we will give this one more minute. So yeah, the season finale tonight is between Robin and Whale. So let's get the points up on the board. As finally Whale has turned up. Let's ping him an invite. I think we are ready to go at this stage. I believe that's everyone in. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at the standings. So those that are in the Discord, I have shared the link to that, to the live standings. Obviously, I'll try and update it as much as I can, but obviously with me doing comms, it'll be a bit difficult. So yeah, at the moment, Whale leads the way with 210 points, Robin with 206. They are the only two that can win the driver's title tonight. So in effect, Robin needs to outscore Whale by 5 points. So effectively, he will need to win the race, or if he finishes lower than the race win, he's going to need at least 2 or 3 positions ahead of Whale. And obviously, if Whale can win, he will automatically win the championship. But if not, he just needs to finish above Robin to be absolutely certain. And we'll just share the link to the stream in the Discord. let's have a quick look at the constructors as well whilst we're here. So obviously those that have not been in before, welcome. You can see in the top right of your screen we have the rolling constructors and drivers titles. So Mercedes lead the way with 316, and then Williams 285, Aston 266, and Racing Bulls at 239. So they are pretty much the only teams that have a chance. I would probably rule Racing Bulls out. So it's going to be between Aston, Williams, and Mercedes for the driver's title, the constructor's title, sorry. We will go through the lineups as well. Obviously, this is just a standard race tonight. There are no wildcards, nothing else funky will be happening. So yeah, let's see how we get on tonight. So we'll turn the volume down on that, and let's put the volume up on this. There we go. So here we go, the season finale. Let's also get a prediction going. How's it going, Bucko? Hope you're well, buddy. Best of luck tonight. Right, here we go. Let's get a prediction going. So we'll start off by, we'll do a prediction for who will be champion. And we've got Whale on 210 and Robin on 206. And we'll do a 10-minute poll on that. So get voting. Who do you think is going to be champion at the end of this round? Yeah, that's right, Bucko. I think it would have to be quite the swing. With you in the Aston, I believe, yeah. So you're going to have to do it all on your own tonight. And it's just you, so yeah, I think we need a lot of DNFs. Let's just go through the lineups as well. So we have obviously Q full quality tonight, so there will be one driver out in this round, so everyone will be avoiding to get the rubber duck. So we've got Shawnee Boy and Red Reverse in the Red Bull, Aaron from Asda, Soul running in the Cadillac tonight, Whale and Joshua, obviously the lead driver. Whale is up for the title tonight, along with the constructor's title. With Josh as well. Overhaul in the Williams with Robin. So again, first and second in both championships for those guys. Trimed and Kev are in the Racing Bulls. And then we've got Project H, Alpine, Ben and Moomin in the Ferrari, Monkey and Guna Toe, who makes their debut today, so welcome to them. Who is, I forget his name, I believe it's... We'll just get the name. It'd be rude not to get the right name for him. Tamar Bomb, I believe it is. Sorry if I butchered the name, so good luck to him tonight. And obviously Bucko, Robin, and Goomba in the Audi. That's effectively ruined this first quali session, so thanks Josh, but yeah, why not? See what you can do. Let's see who the first car is. We've got a Ferrari who looks like they're just starting, who is, looks like Ben. Let's go on board with Ben for his first lap. So the practice times that we had, we didn't have many drivers participating, but we had, the best time was a 1:08.9, which was set by Robin, so he is the man in form at the moment. And Whale, his title rival, did not attend practice, so Whale's come fresh off the back of the Brighton game and is hoping to just turn up and whack it out of the park. So if Whale can pull this one off, fresh off his win from last week as well. As we see the first laps coming in. So Ben will be the first, I believe, to set his lap. Let's quickly get the second times on this screen. Here we go. So Ben, it looks like, will be the first one, and he's invalidated already, so that's that lap done. Trimed looks like he's starting a lap. Have we got anyone finishing a lap? There's a purple sector here from Robin. Like we say, unfortunately, with Joshua taking the decision to retire, this Q1 session is kind of irrelevant, but it'd be important to get an early pace setter for particularly the top two guys. So Robin sets a 109.5, so he's about 6/10 off his personal best. So Aaron from Asda is the next with a 10.2. Thank you, Brian, for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you. I believe that was Brian. I did see just ping up on my feed, so thank you. Let's have a look who the votes are for it in Championship at the moment. Can we see who is in front? We've got no votes yet, but long way to go. Bucko sets a 10.5, so he's already a second off Robin. Yeah, thanks, Brian, buddy. Hope you're well. Let's actually do some onboards for quality. That would be a good start for me. Who have we got? Well, here we go. His first lap in anger. Like I said, he did not attend practice, so he's going to need to put something out as a marker. Now, it's difficult to judge what the battery was like in practice. A lot of drivers were either going really, really hard on the battery up to the first sector and then trying to save, but then a lot of them were also preserving it for the final push. So Wattswells has done a 53.5 so far. It's already 60% battery saved up, which should be plenty. He's not even burning all of his battery here. He turns it back on though. So can he set down a marker? It's a 10.0, so he's still 5/10 off his championship rival at the moment. Moomin is the one impressing with a medium tyre 10.0. Let's see if anyone else. Robin, it looks like Robin's teammate Overhaul did set a purple, but he's backed out of that lap. Wells' teammate Josh looks like he is starting a lap, so we'll go on board with him. Using up all the battery, up to 40 already down on the battery. Nice and tidy. He's gone purple sector 1. Nice and tidy from Josh. One of the big improvers this season. He's had a very, very good season so far. A lot of yellow flags already as people trying to bail out of each other's way. It's a 53.9, which seemed fairly competitive, and he's got 80% battery here to really push now. And he continues to burn. He didn't let off there. What will the time be for Josh? Very similar to his teammate, about 2/10 down. But it's a good lap from Josh, in fairness. Kev up in a P5. Obviously my previous teammate. As the laps start to come in. So again, Robin is the early pace setter at the moment. He's already at 5/10 clear of anyone on track. As Ben looks to be setting his first lap now after the early invalidation. It's an 11.2. So he's still got some improvements to make throughout the qualifying session. Here's James. How are we doing, buddy? Hope you're well. So yeah, obviously, for those that are just joining, we have set it to a full quali session, but obviously with the one retiree, this session is kind of irrelevant, but like we said, People will be wanting to set an early lead. We've got 2 votes for WAOF for the championship, and a James in chat who wants him to bottle. So, as well has found some time there, he's found 4 tenths. So he's starting to find a bit of a rhythm. We've got Trimed, looks like he's finishing a lap. Let's see what he can do. Nice and tidy on the battery as well. Oh, he's gone on the grass there a bit. That's going to affect his lap. And he's bailed out of that one. We'll go more with Overhaul for his next lap. Well, like I said, not really too sure what the play on the battery is here. I would assume that you want to save it across the lap. So the guys that are burning early, it's an interesting call, as we've got a purple sector there from Overhaul. The key watch will be on Whale and Robin's teammates. So Overhaul and Josh are going to want to score as high as they can in this session. Press and hope with battery. Yeah. This doesn't look like a half bad. Another purple sector. It's a 53.4. This could be a good lap from Overhaul. But he is going to run out of battery a bit early. And here we'll start the super clipping. What will the time be? Competitive. He's about 3 tenths down on his teammate, but he split the Mercedes. So there is the early marker. At the moment, Josh looks like he's going through, if the timesheets are to be believed. And Goomba will now go ahead. And P7 for him. Pretty close amongst the midfield. Whoops. Didn't want to do that, Goomba. There we go. Poll has ended. Thank you for votes, everyone. That's 3 votes for Whale. So he is the bookie's favourite. Now, I believe that was Aaron who set the time there, which is pretty competitive as well. Very close amongst the field here. It's about 3 tenths separating 7th down to about 12th. But at the moment, it is the top 2 who have a pretty comfortable gap ahead of the rest. We'll try and get through this session without too much excitement. Like I said, everyone here will be safe. We've got anyone else on a lap? I think Goomba has finished his lap. Yep. Aaron is saving as well. Overhaul is on a lap. About level with his sector 1 time from the fastest lap he's done. Nice and easy, a lot of curb riding, not too bad there. And he's got good recharge through these corners as well. Overhaul looking pretty competitive, which is my favourite word of the day. We said about 5 times. A lot of steering wheel lock there. Well, putting his feet up. 2 laps and that's enough for him. It's gone purple again, Overhaul. Another purple sector. He could be one to watch. Is he going to play the team game? He has gone fastest. It's a 109.4. There you go. Bit of a turn up for the books. At the moment, he is not playing the team game. Oh, Josh has got... Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Well, for a preset, I think you're doing pretty well. It's Moomin's next lap. There was an improvement there. Yep, I believe that was 4 tenths improvement from him. He has crept into the 5s. So we're still 5 tenths away from the Div 2 best. So a long way to go still. Trimed has chucked some fuel in. Let's see if he's on a lap. We'll show him some love. Yep, looks like he's starting his lap. Here we go. We'll do a tri-med on board for Team RB. And he made the decision there not to deploy early, which some of the other drivers are doing. A full burst of battery here. He's found 2/10 on his personal Sector 1 best. As that house keeps nicely out of the way. Or it was a Ferrari, something in red. A lot of battery use already for tri-med. Not as much recharge as you'd like, but it looks pretty decent. Like I said, it was 2/10 he's found so far. As he rounds the last few corners in Sector 2. What will tri-med do? He's found nearly 4/10 now, and he's gone purple. So this is going to promote him quite a few positions in this tight midfield pack. He's going to start super clipping those, so watch the time on the line. What will he do? It's a 10.3. Yep, he's found that jump to the midfield. So good lap from tri-med that. Guna's still yet to set a lap, it looks like. He has invalidated there. Is he coming into the pits? Yep, he will do. Oh, good Josh. Glad to hear that, mate. We've got Monkey finishing our lap. We'll go on board with him. And as Robin's got even quicker with a 9.3 now. So no improvement there for Monkey, but again, these guys are just looking to get a bit of a feel. That looked like an invalidation there. Project H. That's his lap done. Shawnee Boy maybe going for a double out lap. I'm not sure if anyone in the chat can let me know if this is a double out lap track. I've not done Brazil personally yet, I don't think. So I'll be interested to know if it is a double out lap. I think a couple tried it. I think your tyres would just burn up after a double out. Yeah, as quite a few people now are retiring just to put their feet up. Yeah, not sure, James. I think perhaps people are trying to get a bit of a practice on, which I don't blame them. But yeah, I would definitely say people only want to be using at least one set of tyres. Go. We'll do a Goomba lap. Sorry, not a Goomba, Bucko. They were close together on the timing sheets. And Goomba, I've done it again. Bucko already down to 50% on the battery. So he is one of those drivers that are taking that Sector 1 full on. As yet, we can see quite a few people retiring now. They're obviously aware of what's happened. Sort of stalling for time here, so apologies everyone. Bucko going really full on the battery here, interesting. He's not going to have loads on the final push to the line, as someone has retired on track, so that is going to need to be looked at. Yeah, it's Monkey's retired on track there, but I think we're going to get away with it. So let's see what Bucko can do. Can he find any improvement? No. Found similar time, but no improvement there for him. Oh no, Monkey was on a... I thought someone retired on track. Apologies. No, Monkey was fine. So yeah, the last few people just finishing up their laps. So at the moment, it is the Williams team are P1 and P2, so they have set the benchmark. Well, at least they're giving us some entertainment on track, which is what we appreciate. At least people just didn't sit there and wait in the pit lane. Let's see if anyone's finishing. So Monkey, I believe, could be doing another outlap. Project H is on a lap though. We'll go on board with him. So the one driver that needs a time is Guna. There you go, he has found a time, so good for him, well done. He is through. It's Project H did go purple there, sector 1. He is another driver who, over the last few weeks, has made some improvement. Particularly from his GRN days, when I've watched him, so I'm excited to see what he can do in this session. Lots of battery now, which is this is good. He's found 6/10 nearly on his personal best. So this will promote him quite a few positions. He may even creep into the top 6 here. And he'll have lots of battery, enough to get to the line as well. This could be good. There you go, P5, Project H. Well done. Doesn't mean too much now, but if we can find that pace in Q2, we could be on for a Q3 appearance for him. As there we go, the last few drivers over the line. So that is the end of Q1. So the only driver eliminated, which he chose to do, which was Joshua. So we will grab screenshots so we can update the grid when we start the race. So yeah, at the moment, advantage Williams in both the constructors and the drivers' title fights. Let's also do a, whilst we're going through Q2, I will just quickly grab the drivers, the constructors' titles. Let's do a quick prediction on those. So who will be champ? This time we're looking for constructors. So I'll go through the points gap. So Mercedes, as you can see on screen, are on 316. We have Williams, who have started strong, on 285. Not impossible to overturn. And then Aston. So if that is going to happen, Bucco's going to have to do it all on his own with a lot of DNFs on 266. So there you go. Get voting, everyone. Who is going to be the constructors' title winners? Here we go. Wales on board. Yes, he is, James. Overhaul, I believe, has signed up for Williams. Mate, I should think after that Brighton performance, well, you need to you need to make Brighton proud here. Let's see who. It looks like we've got an Alpine, Project H. Not sure, Trimed. Let's have a look at the weather. See if I can give you any insights there. Here we go. I can, without revealing too much, there are clouds forming overhead in the race. Nothing for quali. However, there is rain inbound for the race. That's as much as I'll give you. Here we go. Let's do on board with Project H. Yep, there we go. Get his telemetries. Oh, indeed, yes. Because so Project H staying with that decision to burn early, and he's actually down to 0 here, which I think is a bit of a mistake. It's going to start super clipping. So his sector 1's going to be strong, but Still time to find the sector 2. There we go. Mercedes are the front runners at the minute. They have the points advantage, but Williams have the 2 stronger race performers at the moment. So Project H will set the first time. Let's see what he does. It's a 10.1. So yeah, I think he is down on his best in sector in Q1. As a lot of the next set of drivers are coming over the line, and none of them have beaten Project H. So he sits as provisional pole. There we go. The championship protagonist of Robin with a 9.1. He's got even faster than he did in Q1. Let's see if anyone can respond. I think Overhaul was on a lap there. No, he's just started off. Aaron was the next one I saw. Let's go on board with Aaron. He's had a decent few races the last few weeks. Robin is locked in. He was the fastest in practice, fastest in Q1, and at the moment he's fastest in Q2, so he is the man to beat. And just as a reminder, Robin will win the title if he wins the race. If he comes any lower than a win, he needs at least 2 or 3 places different to Whale to be in with a chance. If Whale finishes any higher than Robin, then Whale will be the champion. So all to play for. And at the moment, if Robin keeps up this level of form, there's a good chance he'll be the champion come the end of the session. So Aaron's first lap in anger. Let's see what he does. It's going to be in the 10s. Oh, he's kept into the 9s. Decent from him. Robin 5/10 clear. As Whale staying in the pits. Someone's well in the grass there. Whale staying in the pits here at the moment. His teammates blocking him from coming out. It looks like Red Reverse is the next one. A 10.3 unused. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Could be safe with that, in fairness. I'm not sure what the cutoff is here. Red Reverse goes ahead of his teammate. It's a 10.3. Trimed, I think, was also on a lap, so we'll go on board with him. You can hear already the low revs there. Maybe these guys want to shift down a gear there. Ooh, a little bit squirrely there. That's one for the bingo, as our good friend Delana would say. And he's actually on a medium tyre here. Let's... I did not think anyone would be trying a medium, but try Med on the Med tyres. And what will his Med tyre be? 10.4, so he's going to have to go again. A reminder that the bottom 6 will be out. There we go, the championship leader. Let's go on board with him. So Robin has 2 of the 3 fastest sectors at the minute. He has the first and the third fastest in. The only time he's really dropped is sector 2, where he's 4/10 off the best sector 2 time. As was that Robin leaving the no, was that Goomba leaving the session? I'm not sure. Just send him an invite just in case. If we can quickly get back. Is Goomba here? Yes, he is. I think that he might have left. Not sure. This is Wales' first lap in anger. So he's not gone fastest in the first sector. Looking pretty decent on the battery. As Goomba's back, thankfully, that's good. Nice and steady. I believe Brazil is one of the tracks that WAOF does have a podium in. But my personal bet with him that he'd get a podium before a win hasn't come true. So let's see what he can do. Lots of battery. He's gone fastest in sector 2, according to the game. He'll have just enough to get to the line. He's still 2/10 away from Robin, and he'll be safely through with that, I'd like to think. So Whale probably through. He's at 10. He's at least a second clear of the cut-off. I would imagine the cut-off's going to be maybe a 10.1, 10.2, I think. The 10.3s may be safe, but I wouldn't guarantee it. If anyone can get into the 9s, they'll be safe. Bucko again going early with the battery. It's not something I would personally do, but they're going to get a really, really nice push into the first corner. So Bucko's going to have one of the stronger times for Sector 1. Look at the battery already. It's down to 10. At 17.7. Decent enough. Did find an improvement. He's going to have to do a lot of recharging here. There you go, you can hear the lift off there he's had to do. As we've got, Mercedes still leading the way in the pole. As Aaron thinks he's safe there, he's took my advice. It's a good thing I'm not his team manager. Bucko's gone 3/10 quicker. So yeah, he could be one of the ones to sneak into the 9s. As Bucko gets to the line, will he stay in the 9s? No, he won't. He has found an improvement, but he's only a 1/10.5 clear of the drop zone. So he's probably going to have to go again here. He should have enough time to get back into the pits. There we go, moving the next person off the... I think he was on a medium in Q1. He's found a little bit of time there. I don't think Moomin needed to go again, but fair play to him for giving it a go. This will be the key. If Moomin finds improvement, then I think people might need to go again. As Overhaul chooses to retire, so he thinks he's safe. I think Williams are safely through, probably well as well. Moomin is probably safe at this point. A couple of clicks of the battery, 3 clicks of the battery there. He's into the 30s already on the battery. He's found 3/10, but he's going to run out of battery at the line. And look, he's already starting to lose that extra bit of power he needs. So is this going to be any improvement? He's found a little bit. Only a 1/10 though. But that, I think, was down purely to battery here. So interesting. A slight improvement. Shawnee Boy, the next driver. So he needs the time here. He's got enough to go again, but he's going to set up lots of curb there. And lots of curb on the outside there as well. And the inside. He's 2/10 down. Is that down to how he played the battery on his last run? Wide again from Shawnee Boy. He's not leaving anything out there. Again, little slap of the battery from him. He's going to run out of battery before the line here, but let's see what Shawnee Boy does. Look how early he's run out there. He's going to need to really, really push now. On the long run to the line. No, he didn't improve. He's 7/10 down, so he'll have to go again. He's got time. So as the next few drivers, Josh has found an improvement there, so I think he's through there. He's into the 9.5s. Well done to Josh there. Trimed with the next lap here. What will he do? And he is in the 9s. He goes P7. Is that enough? It's about 4 tenths clear. Let's get on board with his teammate Kev, who is not ready for a lap just yet. Anyone else setting laps? Here we go, Monkey, let's go on board with him. And again, a lot of the drivers going early on the battery. Because the start line is in the middle of the straight, personally for me, I wouldn't be going this early on the battery, but it's working for some drivers who are going quickest in Sector 1. Nice and tidy there from Monkey, not too bad. Can't quite get the throttle all the way down. Pretty decent there from him. Lots of curb riding there. Let's see what his Sector 2 time is. He's 8 tenths down, so he won't be improving. He's going to need to recharge. I don't think he's got enough time to go again. There we go, Kev's lap now. We've not shown him enough love yet. A little bit of an improvement from Kev. Robin's still leading the way with a 9.1, and his championship rival at least 2 tenths off that. Nice and tidy there from Kev. He's getting good apexes here. He just needs to get that foot planted off the corners now. Sector 2, he's nearly 5 tenths up here. This is going to promote him into the top 10 if he can keep this up. But I like what he's done there. He hasn't fully burnt the battery, he's just let it roll off. Just extends that battery life a little bit more. There we go, he is in the top 10, only by 2 thousandths. And Bucko swapped with him. Oh, that's unlucky from Kev, that. Bucko finds the time. The last few setting their times. We weren't far from the cut-off. I did say the 9s would be safe. 10.1, 10.2. So Bucko, the driver, at risk. Red reverse. It's probably the closest to him for a top 10 finish. Red reverse to the line. He's not improved. He's nearly 4 tenths down there. So that is that. Unless Kev's going again here. He's the only driver that can improve. But I don't think Kev will be improving here. Yeah, he's a second down. So that is that for Q2. So the championship protagonists are safe. And their teammates are safe as well. Including Bucko, who is still in a championship fight by the skin of his teeth, I believe. There we go. That is it for Q2. So the drivers eliminated are Kev, Red Reverse, Goomba, Shawnee Boy, Gunato and Monkey are the drivers eliminated. But it was the 10.2 that was the cutoff that we said. As we wait for the last few people in the pit lane. And then we will get a prediction going for who will be on pole. I think there's probably at least 5 drivers. The top 5 here are the ones that are going to have the best chance at pole here. Does anyone else in the chat have any predictions on anyone outside the top 5 that they think will sit on the top step for quali? Let us know and we can get those added. The safety car. I mean, I don't know if it will go as fast as these guys, but we'll give it a go. Yep, Ozers, yep, I'm sure he's sitting in the grandstand somewhere. Right, let's get a prediction going for pole. Here we go. So we will go pole, question mark. So we've got Robin's teammate Overhaul, Moomin, Vale, and Josh JS. There we go. Get voting. Who is going to be on pole position? So we get the information up. So just a reminder, obviously the fastest time in practice was a 8.9 by Robin. He did a 9.1 as his best in Q2. So can he find a new PB? There's lots of action here already in the pit lane. Aaron will be the first one out on track. So we will see what he can do. Let's have a look who the votes are going for. Oh, we've got one for Josh JS, another for Robin. Interesting. The P5 man, more popular than his teammate at the moment. And with the new rules this season about quali resulting in 2 points for first and a point for second, with the championship this close, if Robin can actually, thinking about it, if he can stick it on pole and his teammate can stick it P2, that's another 2 points in his way there. So actually the gap he would need is even narrower. So this is the most important quali session of the season, you'd have to say. As I believe Whale has not come out of the pitch yet. He's keeping his cards close to his chest. We'll go on board with Overhaul. Is he ahead of his teammate? Robin going first, interesting. Again, no seeing games here. So Aaron, the first on track, and he span. That's his lap, well and truly gone. Tryman was the next one. Just be careful, everyone, for the spinning Cadillac. Nice and tidy there from Trimed. That wasn't though. Little bit of a wobbly. Tidy this lap from Trimed. We're going to be targeting the 9s here. 8s will be definitely up there for a pole. What will Trimed do? He did get into the 9s, but I think that lap is going to be beaten. Let's go straight on board next with Robin. He's the one to watch. He's almost done it. He's almost into the 8s. It's a 9 flat. And his teammate is in P2. There we go. An early marker there for Team Williams. And Whale's teammate Josh can only manage a P7 at the minute, so Whale is going to have to smash this one. Overhaul P2, Robin provisional pole. We'll go on board with Whale. He's done the right thing there with the battery. Probably a little bit too little deployment there. Battery left on the table. What will he do in sector 1? He's a 10th down on Robin in sector 1. But he's got lots of battery here. Nice from Whale. Just the right amount of curb usage. Not leaving anything to chance here. It's looking tasty. Beautiful apex there from Whale. Nice and tidy here. Yeah, perfect that. 52.6. That could be the fastest lap, fastest sector 2, which I think it is. He's gonna run out of battery to the line. What can he do? Is he into the nines? He's on provisional pole by 5 thousandths of a second. Whale is on provisional pole at the moment. You could not ask for any closer of a gap. 5 thousandths of a second. Robin is not going to have it all his own way. Perfect start for Whale in Q3 here. So Overhaul going again potentially. He's going to need, I think, his teammate. I think Josh and Whale will be playing the team game, surely. Surely we've got to see some team games here. Although Josh really needs a lap if he's going to have any chance of battling the Williams. He's into the pits there, Overhaul. Moonman is on a lap here. No, he's not. Thanks, Moonman. I don't believe this looks a little bit slow for Aaron. Yep, I think he'll be... Yeah, he's recharging, so he'll be going again. There we go. Did anyone predict Whale? Let's have a look. We've got no one has predicted Whale, but yet he is on provisional pole. 2 votes for Robin, 1 for Overhaul, and Whale's teammate Josh has a vote. But the current provisional pole sitter, the underdog, although he leads the championship, he's on provisional pole. There we go, Robin. Oh, Kev, was so close. It was only a few, I think it was a few hundredths, maybe thousandths, buddy. But just if I'm out of a job after this this session, then give me a call or get myself on Race Engineer. Here we go. So Robin, he will be the first of these final runs. That looks like a good amount of battery here for Robin. I think he's played that one perfect. A lot of battery here. He's found the improvement he needs. He's gone purple again, sector 1. So one thing to watch out in the race then. So Robin is going to go early on battery and Whale's going to leave it to the end of the lap, it looks like. Tidy from Robin as well. These 2 championship leaders, when the pressure's on, they're getting it right. Tidy from Robin again. He is slightly down, so, but he's done better on the battery, I think. So here we go. Oh, that looked a little bit... He's bailed out. He's bailed out of that. He must have another spare set there. Interesting. His teammate is out on track though, and Overhaul did have a vote, so we'll go on board with him next. I'll apologise for the other drivers who haven't had the screen time, but I'm sure you can understand. So Overhaul not using the battery right away. Is he going to use it now? James thinks it's a double. Yeah, that makes sense to me, actually. I didn't think a double would work around Brazil, but obviously I don't know much. Moonman's on a lap though. We'll go on board with him. He was part of the top 5 that we put the votes out for. if Moving can put a lap together here, he just needs 2 tenths, which he is capable of. Yeah, looking pretty good this from Moomin. Moomin with nothing really to lose in the championship. Good this from Moomin. What's the improvement? He's found a 10th. And he'll have enough here for the line. He's gone purple, sector 2. Can he upset the top lot? Here we go, moving to the line. Can he upset the order? Oh, he split the Williams. So that's a good effort from Moomin here. So Overhaul needs a lap from somewhere. See, Whale looks like he's going again. Overhaul is on a lap, so we'll go more with him. This is going to be tight as anything for pole position. Pretty good on battery here, Overhaul. A couple of wiggles of the steering wheel. What improvement will there be? He's found a 10th. He needs another 10th, really. Plenty of battery to push now. Williams, P2 in the constructors. Can Overhaul help that? He's found an improvement, but he's not gone above Moomin. So Moomin is safe for P3 at the moment. It's Robin on a lap now. There you go, he's gone purple. Whale is starting his lap, so he'll be the next to go. So Robin, fastest again in sector 1. He's gone a little bit wide there, Robin. Oh, the pressure's told there. I think he might be losing a little bit of time. That looked tidy though. And look, he's burning the battery straight out of the corner. He has found some time. This would be enough for a provisional pole. He's gone purple sector 2. I'm sure we're all on the edge of our seats here. Robin to the line. What's he going to do? Is there an improvement? No, there's not. Whale still on provisional pole. His teammate needs something as well to be in there with a chance to help. Is there any improvement from Whale? Let's have a look at the time. He's a 10th and a half down, so I don't think he's going to find this. More battery than he did before. He's going to have a lot here to go. Here we go. What's the time from Whale? He's not improved, and I think that's probably that. Josh did find an improvement. So the top 5 stayed the top 5. That's Trimed. He is finishing his lap. He is not improved though yet. He's 3 seconds down. So that, I believe, is that. Whale was not quickest for any of the qualifying sessions, but he is on pole by 5 thousandths of a second. So the top 2 remain the top 2, and Whale extends his advantage by an extra point. James is right there. It's 5 points is the gap. So Robin, I believe, would still be champion if he wins, because he'd have more wins than Whale would. Because Robin has already won a race. Whale's won a race. But yeah, there you go. The point gap is now 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 5 points. So we'll take a quick picture of the grid. And I'm going to dip out early so I can set the grid on screen and get a quick drink. So driver of the day could swing it as well, James. Yep, that's going to be crucial. And it's me who's having to decide. So I will pop myself on mute and I will be back shortly. I will update the grid on screen and then we'll see how everyone gets on. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, we are back. So the grid is updated on screen. Let's have a look at the weather. That is the key, as I said before. So let me quickly get the bits on screen. There we go. So, rain in 10 minutes. 70% chance of rain in 10 minutes. So, everyone on the medium tyre, including the 2 championship leaders. Moomin, the one, as we said, in the middle of everything, upset the order. So he's on the mediums. Overall, Josh on the soft tyre, the red marked tyre. Look at the guys weaving away, sorry. So yeah, Josh, is he trying to do a bit of a favour here to split Robin up from Whale? But yeah, 10 minutes to rain. Project H, Ben, Red Reverse and Monkey all on the hard tyres. And then the rest of the pack is on the mediums. So let's get everything up in order. So 5 points is the gap. And like we said, I won't be able to tell you immediately over the line. We'll have to do a bit of maths depending on what happens. Obviously, if any of these 2 win, they win the championship, as far as I've worked it out. So best of luck to everyone tonight. And with rain, you could not ask for a more dramatic race. A storm in 30 minutes as well. So we could be ending up on a wet tyre if we're lucky. As the last few drivers approaching the grid. And here we go, the season finale. Well done to all these drivers for getting this far. As the 5 red lights are on. And they're out. And Robin makes an excellent start by the looks of it. Well, might have it covered off, which he does. As moving round the outside. Trying to hang it around, but he doesn't. The top 2 stay as they are. Everyone's through pretty clean. As there's contact at the back somewhere. And Josh has already made up a position here. Well, staying in front. A little bit wide there from Robin at the back. Josh is going to want to gain a lot of ground here. He needs to get past Moomin if he wants to battle with Robin. Everyone through pretty clean. No major incidents so far. Let's see if we can see any of the big movers so far. A couple of places here and there. Josh, a good start from last P12. Goober at 5 as well. As the gap is now half a second. A good start from everyone so far, which is what we like to see. That's someone with low battery movement. Josh is going to have a go here. As they're side by side at the front. Whale, I believe, was leading the lead anyway. I've lost track already. And Robin down the inside. Robin is ahead. Brilliant move from him. And he's lost overtake mode. What is Whale? As they're going to go side by side. No, Robin stays ahead. Robin into the lead. His teammate has fallen down the order somewhat. He's lost a position. So Robin back into the lead. And at the moment, that'll be enough for the championship. And the top 3 are already a second clear. We'll stay on board with these top 3. So when will the rain hit? At the moment, we've got 5 minutes now, so it's moved up even further. So the soft tyre is, at the moment, the right call. But Josh is not making the most out of this tyre. It's the same amount of battery, but obviously no overtake for Robin. Is well going to have another go back. They're hanging it around so far. Well, going to try down the inside. Makes the move. No, he doesn't. Robin has it covered off. Well, trying to stick in there. Oh, a little bit loose from him. Is that going to invite movement? He's got a little bit more battery. I think Moomin thinks better of it. There's Josh up an impressive 7 places already. Goober's up 6 for him. And Robin's starting to extend that gap now. Look how low their batteries are. No one's got any battery. Oh, that looked a little bit shaky. Project H, is he going to have a go now on overhaul? No, thinks better of it. It looks like the soft tyres, and there's the rain. You can see it on the screen. We're already up to 22% on the battery, on the rain, sorry. So, is anyone going to dive into the pits? It's already 2 seconds. So, is Josh trying to play a bit of a team game with overhaul here? Is that the play instead? Is anyone going to dive into the pits? It looks early. No, everyone's staying out for the moment. And look how low all these guys' batteries are. They are not saving anything. Moving with the stronger battery out of these guys. As there is someone into the pits, it's Ben. Is he going to go for the inters? We'll just check on what he's going to do. Off the hard tyre, which I think was definitely the wrong call at this point. That looks like an inter to me. It is. Ben's gone early. Let's see if he makes any gains from this. So the top three streaking away. Overhaul. Overhaul's round. He's gone into the wall and into the stickers on the side. Has he got some stuck to his car? He's going very slowly. Is there any damage? Yeah, look at that. It's front wing gone. Oh, he's span. And look at the battery on Robin here. He's saved a lot up here. Oh, and Wales gone for it. Wales gone down the inside. And gets the move done. Are any of these guys going to go into the pit lane? They are. Oh, and Robin's gone into the box. Oh, look at that. Look at the amount of brake he's had to apply there. So here we go. Is this where the race is won? Wales has stuck it out. Only 3 in the pit so far. Robin being one of them. On go the inters. Look at the gap there between Moomin and Robin. Moomin's going to be putting some pressure on. He does not care. The Ferrari does not care on who wins the championship. He wants to win. So here we go. Let's have a look at the... Let's see if we can get the leader's time. There we go. So let's see what the gap is. So it's 21.1. I believe a pit stop is about 21 seconds, I want to say. So it's still in the 21s at the minute. It doesn't look that wet at the moment. Look, the gap's growing slightly there. 6/10. I think Wales made the right call at the moment. And look at that from Robin. He's skating all over the place. 22 seconds the gap now. Is Well going to take the opportunity to pit? He hangs it out. That sounds clever to me. There's a couple more in the pits. Trimed to the next. It's Project H up to P2 at the moment. And actually, the gap is extending. It's 23 seconds now. So Project H has made a good call here as well. Goomba, Josh as well, hanging it out there. Let's have a look at the gap. 22 now, shrunk a little bit as the track's getting slightly damp. And that's Aaron from Asda with the 10 seconds there, excuse me. And the gap there is shrinking on with Project H. He's into the 1 second window now. I believe overtake mode is still on. So that would indicate it's still time for dries. But the rain not settling. And the gap is still 23. As Project H has now gained overtake. Are any of these guys going to pit? No, they're extending. There's a lot of these guys extending and extending. Scoober on Josh now. He's going to try it down the inside. No, thinks better of it. It's going to be tricky in these conditions with the softer compounds to the wet tyre. As that's Project H into the lead. And Wales got the position back. Almost lost that with me sipping a bit of water. Project H is fighting this away. I mean, this is playing into Robin's hands, but the gap's not really growing. James thinks it's too early. It doesn't look like any of the water is settling on the track here. But Project H giving this a right go. Whale is a little bit squirrely. I'm sure James will correct me. I don't know, is Whale on no traction control tonight? Has he decided he's going to stick with it? Same amount of battery for these top two. It's good, but Joshua's gone off somewhere. Was that a spin or was that the weather? Oh, Joshua! He makes the move. As Project H again into the lead. He's burning a lot of battery here. As the gap is now 23.7, so it's still growing for Robin. They've gone too early here. They have gone well too early. So Project H is the race leader and the effective net race leader. However, I don't think Whale minds not winning the race if this gap keeps extending the way it is. But remarkably, Project H is on a hard tyre compared to the medium of Whale. Look at this, the gap's extending. He's got overtake mode as well. He's going to break the second gap here. Project H are man possessed. It's over a second now, and the gap to Robin's growing. So the gap between Robin and Whale looks like it's staying the same, but for Robin, for Project H, sorry, it's growing. As Whale is taking a 10-second penalty, and Kev's retired, as that is that's a VSC. It looks like Kev has retired on. It looks like he's crashed somewhere, and the 10-second penalties are rolling in. Wow, what a twist here! Oh, the safety car has been upgraded. It is a full safety car. So Project H, he's going to keep the race lead, and he might even extend over Whale and Robin. As where is Robbie going to come out? Oh, Whale, the safety car squeezed him. What's the safety car doing? Whale has gone into the safety car. The safety car is a moving roadblock. Unbelievable. Get the safety car in a ticket. There you go. So on track, Robin and Whale are back next to each other, and Project H, let me quickly see if we can get the tyres. I have lost my mind of what's going on. Where are the tyres? There are the tyres. There we go, there's the gaps. So yeah, there we go. 17 seconds the gap for Project H, and yep, he pits. All these guys ahead should be pitting now. Anyone? No, I didn't think anyone was going to hang it out. So a lot of these guys who took the gamble and stayed out. Can we get the position changes, please? That'd be nice. There we go. So everyone on the inter tyre now. And let's see how this all shakes out in the pit lane. Oh, there's some hanging about there from the Red Bulls. As that's Whale. Is he in to serve? Yep, there's the 10 seconds he's serving. But he has got the Red Bull in front, so Whale's going to be hung up. They might have actually timed this alright, to be fair. Let's see how this all shakes out. So, yeah, Project H retains the lead of the race. Goomba up 11 places. Whale's teammate ahead of Robin, which completes the podium. Joshua up 12 positions, so he's gone from last to P5. So he's timed that well. But Whale all the way down in P12 with that 10-second penalty. So Wales got some ground to make up. This has thrown the championship wide open. Absolutely wide open now. So yeah, Project H unbelievably has taken the lead of the race on pace. Although he was a little bit lucky with the safety car. Oh, hello, Rich. Sorry, yeah, we'll show the tyres. It is raining on track now, so let's get the tyres. Oh, Joshua's on a hard tyre here. So, I'm not sure. Maybe he's picked the wrong tyre there, so... I mean, that's a free position for a lot of people. It's going to tumble down the order here. He must have selected the wrong tyre. What happened, Kev? Sorry, I just saw you at the side of the track, so... Oh, come on, Rich, give people some love. Come on. So this is going to take a couple of laps to settle. So let's have a quick look. So as we stand, Robin will win the championship. Joshua is doing what he needs to for Team Mercedes. Oh, as we've got Apex Racing Series have raided us with 8 people. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I cannot believe that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Welcome in, everyone. For those, I guess, that are joining us for the first time, my name is Ryanair, so this is WAOF1. This is the finale of the Division 2 Thursday series. We have 2 drivers going for the title, which is Robin in the Williams here, and we also have Whale in the Mercedes in P11. Robin and Whale were the 2 on pole, with Whale the pole sitter. Williams and Mercedes and Aston have a chance at the title. It's a mega raid. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. That has made my day. Thank you so much. I've lost for words here. Thank you so much. Right, let me take a bit of a moment. So I'll have a quick swig of water. Yes, it is intense. This is an intense race. So we'll just have a recap of the race. So we started on the dry conditions. Everyone was on mediums and hard tyres. I know. It's too warm in my room as well, and we're on a title fight. So I have lost my head. I've officially lost my head. So Robin was the P2 sitter. He boxed early, as you can see, 7 lap hold into tyres now, compared to the rest of the pack on the 1, 2 and 3 laps. There was a crash, so everyone took that to their advantage, but Whale took a 10-second penalty in the pit lane. Kevin's not an idiot, you're my teammate, buddy. No. I mean, Kevin's caused the drama, so we can thank you from that, as the safety car's in this lap. So here we go. For those that have just joined, you can see the championships standings in the top corner, and then just below is the starting grid, so you'll be able to see who's gained what positions. Oh wow, not a safety car, a VSC in Austria, bloody hell. Here we go. So when's Project H going to go? He's going to go early, and Goomba's got a pretty good restart here. Is he going to have a go? Obviously with the wet conditions, that's a Mercedes. Oh, there's contact. Oh, more contact. Wales teammates scrapping away here. He wants to keep at least the position on Robin. He needs to have that so he can help his teammate out. Robin's going to go a little bit deep. Maybe a tad of contact. But everyone's got away with it. Well up to P10 at the moment. So again, Whale has a 5-point gap now. So for WAO, first place takes 2 extra points. and second place in qualifying takes a single point. So WAOF has gained an extra point. So 5 points is the gap now in the championship. WAOF does need an almighty comeback here. Although Project H has got a little bit wide there. That's going to give Gumba the chance around the outside. Oh, is he forced wide? I don't think that move was ever on though. As well at P8, he's got up another 2 positions. Robin's lost a position now. TriMed has made the move. Obviously these guys are going to be stuck in medium battery. So 3 positions difference now between the championship leaders. Robin going to try and hang it around the outside. He's gone onto the grass. There's no real threat there behind. It's Project H and Gumba. Oh, there's a car wide there somewhere. Look at these guys scrapping away. As Josh is in the lead of the race now. WAOF's teammate is in the lead of the race. Project H has lost 2 positions. He might lose another to TriMed. The fast charging TriMed here. There's a beautiful overshot here. There you go. Josh is in the lead of the race. As that's the Alpine going wide. He tries to go down the inside there, TriMed. They're battling side by side. And Robin lurking in the background. Oh, and TriMed's round. Has he collected anyone? Oh no, he's back on track. That must have been a lag spike. He's ahead though somehow. As TriMed and Josh are going to fight for. Look how much these guys are shaking all around. These guys all over the place. And they can't deploy battery either. But that's not going to stop Gumba here. He's going to charge around the outside. WAOF with another position there. 2 gaps there on position. Gumba going to the first corner. Good racing between those 2. Gumba keeps the position there, so he is now the leader of the race. It's getting wetter and wetter. We're on 77% chance of rain, which obviously we've got 93 in 10 minutes. It is going to dry up in 30 minutes, but it's probably going to come too early. Or sorry, too late for the race session. I think you might be right, James. Yeah, Gumba is definitely a strong driver in the wet. But yeah, let's go back with these 2. As Moomin having a bit of a go on Robin. So remember, if WAOF finishes ahead of Robin, and WAOF is the champion, but I don't believe that 2 places gap is enough. I think if it stays as it is, WAOF would be champion. He needs a 5-point swing, does Robin. Obviously these guys on 1 win each. As the Gumba gap extends to 1.2. And James is going to do the maths for us. Thank you very much. So I think, ladies and gentlemen watching, I think unfortunately, although these guys are everyone's giving it a good effort, that's Project H. Is he round? He's in the wall. He's gone from the lead of the race to being out of the top 10. Oh, such a shame. He was having a strong race there. That's his chance of a win well and truly over. As there we go, WAOF and Robin are now next to each other on track. This is definitely enough for WAOF, because there is no 5-point swing for points in the championship. As there's a yellow flag behind, looks like an Alpine, could be Project H again. Gumba extending now, the gap is 1.6. As WAOF's going to try his luck, but thinks better of it. With a 5-lap offset in tyres here. And Joshua in the background as well is going to want to swing this. You can see some of the top runners have broken away here. As WAOF is now ahead of Robin. As there's another safety car. Oh, has Robin overtook under the safety car? I think he's let WAOF back through there. Yeah. There we go. Another safety car. Project H. I'm not sure what's happened with him. I think he possibly is retired in the pit lane. So yeah, there we go. As some of the guys at the back taking the option of another set of Vinters. Yeah, James, you're right. That is unlucky from Project H there. He was having a very strong race. And even if he's DNF'd, he should be proud of what he's done there. Led that race for at least a few laps, which hasn't happened before for him. So a definite sign of improvement. But yeah, he should take some big credit from that. We'll have a quick look at the positions gained and lost. So Goomba up from P13 to P1. Joshua doing his thing for Mercedes in P2. Trimed at the moment, an unexpected podium you'd have to say for him. But he's up 5. Movement's fallen a position, but is well within the range of a podium or a win. Well, now he's ahead of Robin. He can control the destiny of this championship. See Robin and Well both down 4 positions. Joshua up 10 positions again. I think he was hovering around that gap. Billy, how are we doing? We're still going. How did Div 1 go? Red Reverse is up 5. Robin is taking the chance to get rid of his burnt out Inters. He is in. Fresh set of Inters for him. He's actually gone onto the wet tyres. And yep, 89%. We're in stormy conditions now. Let's see who has taken the wet tyre. Just Robin. Interesting. So everyone is staying or has pitted for a fresh Inter. Robin, the only one. There is Monkey 2. He's on a wet tyre as well. So, Crofty in the pit lane, or should I say, who normally is in the pit lane on Sky F1? I forget his... Oh my god, I'm having such a blank moment. Ted's in the pit lane. Or Karoon, yep, correct. So Ted and Karoon in the pit lane. We have got 10 minutes of stormy conditions. And then it is going to go to light rain in 15 minutes. And then overcast in half an hour. So are we going to get to the dry conditions in time for the end of the race? Brian, I think I saw him saying that he thinks that Robin's going to cook here. I mean, Robin really wants this to come in early. He wants the safety car in early so we can use the wet tyres in this wetter condition. It's not going to get any wetter than this for the next 10 minutes. So this is the amount of rain we're expecting. Hello, Steezy, buddy. How we doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh, that was deep. So I need enough water in a minute. Shall we have let's do another quick prediction, as we've got quite a few people in here. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Let's do a quick who will be champion now that the standings have changed. Create poll. Here we go. So you've got Whale, who is in the lead of the championship by 5 points. Robin, who is behind, but is now on what I would say is the correct tyre. There we go. You've got 10 minutes, everyone. At the minute, Rich, it is stormy conditions I have. We're on 93% rain for the next 10 minutes. Because it is wet, yeah. Well done, everyone. Well done. Glad to see you're all switched on. Here we go, safety car in this lap. So Robin has got 10 minutes to get ahead. So Goomba will be the driver to set us off. Is he going to go early? Now he goes. I think he's caught Josh a little bit off. No, actually, Josh has got the better exit. I think we'll go on board with Robin just to see what he can do. What sort of gains can he make? Can he get better exits? Looks like a not as strong of an exit as Bucko there. He's got to get the moves done now. The problem is there's no battery to use. He's going to have a real problem with sticking overtakes without the battery he needs. It's well in P5 now, so there are 7 positions between the championship leaders. It's still in Wales' hands. He's not really making the inroads, Robin, that he needs to. Is this the wrong call? Thanks, Stacey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lap 2, he's gonna. Okay, so two laps of build up. Brian thinks. To me, I don't think it. As much as last year, in these conditions, an Inter would work. Look at the gap he's losing here. He's not really gaining anything. Is Robin? I know we're missing out on the front runners, but there is a lot of Robin. There's a lot of Robin support in the chat here. That looks like a better exit though. You just can't get the throttle down. We'll move up the field a little bit. We'll just see if any positions change. And the gap is 1 second now for Goomba. This would be Goomba's first win, I believe, in WAO. He might have won. I don't think he's had many, if any, podiums either. But definitely one of few or no wins for Goomba. Josh would claim another podium this season if he can keep it up. And Trimed, I believe, would be a first podium as well for him. Robin still P12 for him. As that percentage, we're on 86% rain in 10 minutes. It's come down 6%. So it's getting drier and drier as we go on. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to dry conditions. We've got 15 minutes and it's still raining. So we're definitely not getting to dries unless there's another long safety car here. We're already on the 3rd safety car, I believe. Or the 2nd. So that gap is now 2 seconds already. I think it is going to be a bit of a who can get the better exits. As Trimed's going to try and hang it around the outside. The try from Trimed as he tries to get the try. He tried P2 and he's going to try it again. He's squeezing him. Oh, he's on the grass. And that'll give Moomin the position. Is he going to give Well the position as well? No, Well thinks better of it. It's not worth Well risking any ridiculous moves here. Again, Robin has got to finish ahead, but that is a move there from Robin. That's one of the many he needs to make. As Kazi jumps into the chat, yep, we're on 3 seconds for Goomba. It's extending this gap. I'll give you the position changes quickly so people can see what people have done. Everyone's on Inters, apart from 2 on wets. That's Robin. 1.2 is the gap. Again, it's not really closing. If anything, it's extending. Just try mid into the pits. Right. I don't know if the 10 seconds was more for not going over the pit line there. But we'll just have a look what tyre he's going to go on to. Is that a wet tyre? Another set of Inters. Are these guys going to be able to hang it around on just the one set of tyres? But that does promote Robin another position, but Whale gains one. So it's a Mercedes 3-4 as Josh playing the team game. kindly gives the position over to Whale. I think this is the wrong call from Robin. He's going to need another safety car. He's got to get off these Inters now. Oh, swirly from Whale. So at the moment, Whale will be champion, and Mercedes will be the Constructors' champions as well. As the gap is 4 seconds now for Goomba ahead. He is in command here. Strong drives as well from Joshua, who started from the back of the grid. He was up P5. He's going to want to put pressure on these Mercedes ahead. This is a good run here from the Alpine. I don't think round the outside is the way to hang it. It's going to have to be down the inside. Almost pushing him through the corner. Is he going to try it down the inside? No. Josh does well to cover it off. And Josh gets the better exit. Robin still P10. 2 seconds now is the gap. I think fresh Inters are probably the way to go here. As we enter a little bit of a lull now, whilst I catch my breath, which I'm already losing. Josh doing a pretty good job here. It just looks like Joshua is the faster at the moment. So Joshua doing the team game here. It's just good defensive driving here from Josh. He's playing it exactly as he needs. And look at the gap extended for Whale now. This is playing into his hands. Robin is now 3 seconds the gap. It's 4 seconds for Goomba on Moomin here. These guys are definitely going to have to pit again. 46% chance of rain in 15 minutes. So we're on overcast conditions in 15 minutes, so maybe it is going to dry up, not much. So it's definitely going to be at that point where people, as Robin's in the pit lane, let's see what he goes on to. Yep, it is the Inters. But it is going to put Robin into some clean air with nobody around him. Obviously fresh tyres. He can just pump those laps in, and this is what I was just about to say. Obviously, if we get to semi-dry conditions, a worn set of Inters is not going to be the way to go. Someone's over. That's Aaron. He's going off the track here, trying to avoid everyone. He does the fair thing there, Aaron. So respect him for that. Keeps out the way. He can go again now. That's Joshua and Josh fighting on track here. Let's have a quick look at the votes. Who's going to be champion? 67% for Whale, 33% for Robin. Josh has got the stronger exit here. And he's got the move done, has he? They're going to go side by side. Around the outside, I don't think it's the way to go. I'd be going down the inside. But he's going to try and hang it round. And Josh is not letting this go. Fair play to them both. Oh, he's forced onto the curb there. They are still going at it. And Josh eventually does get that move done. Unless Josh is going to hang it there. Oh, he's going to go down the inside. No. Joshua gets the move done. He's up into P4. Strong, firm, fair racing from those two. Well done to them both. We will go on board with the... Let's get the leaders' times up. So the gap to watch, I think, is Robin. So the gap is 36 seconds between the leader and Robin. So watch that gap. How much is it going to come down by over the next few laps? 15 lap fresher tyres. And these guys, we're definitely going to have, I would say, Goomba, Red Reverse, Joshua, Whale, Moomin and Goomba. They're all going to have to come in, surely. 27 lap old tyres. They're then there's 10 minutes. 10 minutes since 73% rain. Maybe we aren't. I still can't call the rain. I don't know which way it's going to go. They're just going to have to hang it in there, though. Let's see if we can get some tyre percentages. Let me just scroll over on my data. The tyre wears aren't too bad. They're only in the 30 to 20% on tyres across the board for the guys on 17 lap, 16 lap tyres. So I don't think they may struggle. I'm not sure. It's definitely going to start. You can see the dry line forming. The gap's shrunken slightly. It was 4 seconds. It's about 3.7, 3.6 now. There's Aaron from Asda there with the 3 seconds. And the gap 36.5. It's not really it's not really shrunk, has it, for Robin? He needs a miracle now. As WAOF thinks about the pit lane and decides better of it. I think we're going to need a safety car to spice this race up. Yeah, I think the wear is going to start ramping up now for these guys, particularly as, like Stacey said, the track dries. WAOF doing the right thing though, looking for the wet patches just to keep the temps down. Moomin and Goober there not really going for the wet patches, so WAOF's definitely going to have the better wear if he keeps this up. WAOF's got an engineer. I mean, to be fair, since he won last week, he obviously has decided to lock in. Yeah, I think the gaps are really staying where they are. There's not really any close fighters on track. The real one is probably Aaron and Guna toe up front here. Let's go on board with them. See Guna from GRN. This is his first race today. This is only the real fight on track, but we'll stay on board with these guys, see if there's any moves. We've got TriMed, maybe a little bit of a move. This could be a move though. 2:10 here is the gap, and this looks like a strong exit from TriMed. Oh, a bit of a wobble there on Ben. That's the move done, I think, for those two. Yep, good driving from TriMed. Upper position for him. Obviously with the stronger tyre as well. As that's TriMed up in position for him. Gap still hovering around 4 seconds. WAOF. I think that gap's maybe shrunk a tad for WAOF. But again, he doesn't need to do anything special. He just needs to... He could have really afford to pit. He'd still be ahead of Robin for the title. And with a Mercedes P3 and a Mercedes P5 to a Williams P7 and 14, this is going to be a big swing here. As Aaron and Guna still battling. Goomba with an 8-lap offset here, so the stronger tyre for him. As you can see how much that Aaron there is not really throwing that throttle down. Look how much he's shaking around with the wheel. Oh, and when he plants it, a lot of wheel spin. It's not going to help in these conditions, although that will help. Oh, they've made contact, smashed into each other. Who's going to come out on top here? He squeezed him right over. That was probably a little bit on the edge there. And that was a corner cut. So Guna lives to fight another day. Someone who isn't is overhauling Bucko. Thanks, Nancy. such a shame that in these conditions you cannot use hot lap mode. It would be helping so much with the overtake, but they can use it in quali, but they can't use it in the race. It baffles my mind why that is allowed to happen. We do have another battle with Red Reverse and Josh Gaming. I see these guys similar tyres, as you can see. Is there going to be any move? He is gaining the Red Reverse. The long straight is going to help. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. Is he going to sling it down the inside? He's going to try. No. Backs out of that one. There's definitely a move on though for Red Reverse. As Aaron does finally get ahead of Guna there. This is a good battle here. Good defence there from Josh. Cuts across. Oh, and they made contact. Yeah, it seemed okay though. They've both got away. Josh putting on a bit of a defensive masterclass here. They're all doing it for his teammate. I think at the moment, I definitely know who my driver of the day is. Let's see if anyone in the chat, give me your thoughts on driver of the day. We'll put the positions up so you can see. I definitely know who mine is, but we'll save it to the end of the race. Any thoughts on driver of the day? As Red Reverse is pushing Josh here through. It's another penalty from Guna there. As Wales left the session. Let's see if we can get him back in quickly. I know everyone's going to be saying don't let him back in. Moving into the pit lane here. It looks dry on track now. Good old hoses. Movement's possibly thrown away a podium there. Unless these guys can't get to the end. You know, I don't know whether if Whale can get back in time before his AI. What tyre did... we've got a couple of medium runners. Whale is back. So we have 3 dry pitters now. Let's watch the leader time. So 27 seconds for Moomin. Can he gain anything here? 4 laps to go. Goomba still leads the way. He's not pitted. What will Whale do? Whale's into the pits. This is where the race will be decided. He's got enough of a gap though on Robin, so interesting. Some people might be worth hanging out here. Josh is going to try it. Well on the hard tyre. He's got 3 laps left. I don't know what that call is for, but I thought Whale joined back in time, so we'll go on board with Whale. I think there'll be enough of a gap here, surely, with Robin. If I was Robin, I'd be staying out here, try and gain some positions. It's Robin round in the first corner. I think Wells ahead here. Yep, he's cleared that gap of cars. He's actually cleared the charging movement here. I think that gap's hovered. So 27.6 is the gap. There is still some rain coming down. But Wales possibly thrown a podium away, and that is definitely a podium gone for a Robin there. 3 seconds for him. Oh, okay. I thought he did. The gap is coming down slightly as Goomba's into the pits now. It's got to be worth hanging it out, surely, for some of these. Josh into the pits. Come on, someone's got to hang it out, surely. Hang it out, hang it out, hang it out. Overhaul's going to go for it. Go on, my son. It's worth staying out. It's worth staying out. Otherwise, you're just going to tumble, I think. Go for it. Go for the win. It's the last race. So, Goomba was the race leader. Has chosen the fresh softs. Is he going to come out behind Goomba. No, Goomba ahead. Monkey's still on the wet tyres. It's a good play from him. We'll see how it plays out. As the gap is 5 seconds. Moomin with the 3 seconds. So that's going to help Ben out here. This could finish up anyway. Speak of the devil, Ben picks up a 3. So that's going to help Joshua. The gap is shrinking. It's 4.4. It is getting drier and drier. I cannot call this. Is Overhaul going to hang out? If he pits now, he's going to end up in at least P8, maybe P9. A second gained on that gap, maybe a second and a half. He's still on track for a podium, Overhaul. He is hanging it out. 2 laps to go. The gap is 3.6. So 4 seconds is the gap. If we can just keep track of that gap. Whale is closing that as well. So Whale is on track for the championship. And I pretty much think that, mind you, with Overhaul winning the race, Robin is ahead of Josh as there's a yellow flag somewhere. It looks like a... Oh my goodness me. 2 cars doing an X on track. What's that about? Unbelievable. 1 second now that Goober has gained. He's gained 2 seconds this lap. He's going to go down to the final lap of the race for the win. Goomba pitting with 4 laps to go. Overhaul, the gap is now 1 second. Overhaul is going to have to scrap for his life. He could get the move done early though, Goomba. Look at there we go. Overtake mode is on. As we enter the final lap of the race. I think this is Goomba's now. They're similar on battery. Down to the first corner. Keep it nice and steady, Overhaul. And Goomba's going to have a much stronger exit. There we go. This is the move done. This is for the win. Overhaul's not giving this up though. He's coming across. Oh, Goomba dives it. Gets the move done. And there we go. Goomba's into the lead of the race. Whale, I think, is going to have to settle for a podium, but he will not care. Another podium. But a championship title will go his way. So Goomba taking the risk on the final 4 laps of the race. And he is going to win this race. In the end by a couple of seconds, but what a race this is going to be. We'll watch the gaps in behind for the final time. As Goomba rounds the second to last corner. And he is going to win by 3 seconds, but Whale is on the charge. We'll just quickly watch for Goomba over the line. There we go, Goomba wins in Brazil. Overhaul hangs it out. Clever decision from him. He finishes P2. Whale finishes P3 ahead of his championship rival Robin. And Whale is the Division 2 champion. So congratulations to him. Moomin with a P4 in the end. Good race from him as we have a look for the... let's have a look for the position changes. Joshua from last to P5. He'll be happy with that. Red reverse. P12 to P6. Well done to him. Ben P2. 2 positions for Ben. Goomba up P8. Robin up down to P9. Robin fought as hard as he could. He took the lead of the race. He made probably the wrong call on the strategy. Trimed is P11. Goomba, Toby, P12. And I'll cap the rest of the results off shortly. What a finish to the race. So yeah, congratulations to go to Whale for winning the championship there. Goomba, remarkable drive from him. I believe his first ever win in WAO. We'll just finish off the results. Commiserations have to go to Robin, obviously. Picked up his first win this season, and he pushed it right to the end of the season. just made those little mistakes that probably cost it in the end, but full credit to him for dragging this championship through to the last round. But Wales steals it through at the end, winning the last round, and the podium this time around. So yeah, Gunato P12, Aaron from Asda P13, Shawnee Boy looked like a DNF, but he is classified as P14, Monkey P15, and then Project H, who did lead the race. So again, congratulations to him. He had a strong race up to that point, and then Kev was a DNF as well. But there you go. Whale is your WAO Season 9 Thursday Div 2 champion. Congratulations. Let's put some music on whilst we have a chill, because I do not know what the hell just happened in that race. That went every single way possible. Yeah, well done, Joshua. Strong drive from you, buddy. We did say in the chat that it was a risk starting at the back, but it's a strong drive. There you go, first win, Goomba. Congratulations, buddy. Flawless from you. And yet, Josh, congratulations as well to you. Yep, Mercedes are both the drivers and constructors champions. I will give driver of the day on stream. I'm going to give it to Goomba. He was faultless throughout that whole race. Perfect strategy calls. And again, his first win and a third podium, as he said. So Goomba is my driver of the day. So congratulations. Yeah, there you go. That is the finale at Brazil. It was tri-med, yeah, absolutely. I couldn't keep track of what was going to happen. It looked like it was going to dry at the end. It did. But I do have to shout out Overhaul there for at least trying to stick it out on the inters. We wanted someone to do it. I think that probably paid off for him. So yeah, well done to him. But yeah, that is it. I am now officially out of a job, so you won't be seeing me on commentary for a while. Obviously, moving forward, keep an eye on the Discord for how Thursdays are going to work. It was a remarkable race. Hopefully you'll see me. Obviously, I'll be on stream myself anyway. Massive thank you to everyone who followed. Really appreciate it. And the raid as well from Apex Racing Series. Honestly, you guys are goats. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed. Something different from me, something different. And like I said, it will be Delano going forward. So be sure to enjoy his comms. He is every bit as good as I am, if not better. He is a fantastic commentator. Come and join us for some Delano bingo every Thursday when we start up again. We will confirm the start dates, calendars, what the new teams are over the next few weeks. But yeah, so stay tuned in the Discord and on our TikTok, which we'll share. I'm so sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of your weeks, everyone. And then the next race for WAO is on Sunday, so be sure you tune in for those. It will be Brian, who's been in the chat, on comms that day, so enjoy. And thanks again, everyone. I'll shut up now because I've talked for ages. Congratulations again to Mercedes and to Whale. They are your champions. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.